for the Magic. The big man who can do a little bit of everything down low. Wendell Carter looking to lead the way for them as they game plan for the task ahead at State Farm Arena. Magic Hawks up next on 2K Sports. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on activity. He said, I'm going to outwork you the whole game. Maybe it's not on social media, but it's efficient. I'm not thinking I want to look nice or I want to make a nice move. I'm thinking about dominating the paint. Guys, I'm thinking about dominating sideline reporting.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for their matchup with the Bucks, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. They've got Anthony. Boozer is out there with Bamba. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's Wagner in at the 3. For the Hawks, Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair, and it's Young in at the 1 spot. And with a grueling season ahead, Steve, we're already seeing load management for a number of players.
Kevin, player health is #1 on everyone's mind. Load management, some people agree, some people don't. But minimizing injuries has become a focal point for this league.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Collins kicks to Young over Anthony, and good, and it takes a nice bounce on the
This is Young's game, ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
Anthony finds Harris. Outside Anthony. Pass to Harris. 6 to shoot. Trae Young grabs the miss. The pass to Capella. Out to the wing. Collins against Bamba. Here's Young. The baseline jumper goes down. Young's got his second basket of the night.
For most defenses, Young's jumper is the first thing they have to account for when they play this team.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Anthony with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. Right side, Boozer. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Wagner. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
Harris against Bogdanovich. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Magic have gone 2 or 3 here to start up the game. Harris outside. Pass to Wagner. Back to Harris. Launches a 3. Drops in the tray.
Gary Harris.
Harris has got 5.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Collins, that's a 2-pointer, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself. And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
It's tipped, stolen by Collins. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Gets the three-point default. He has 5. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Passes it to Wagner. Bamba trying to break free. And it's Wagner missing. The Hawks leading. Pass to Young. Capella against Bamba. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Harris. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Okeke comes in for Boozer, and it's Ross in for Gary Harris. Ross finds Carter. Lays it up off the glass.
Nice physicality from Wendell Carter Jr. there, shrugging off the contact and finishing strong.
Capella, the pass to Young. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. 6 points for Trae Young.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here is Ross following the basket by Trae Young. Ross passes to Okeke. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
And that one good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now here's Anthony. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Ross on the wing. Offline with his 3. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Collins. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Atlanta making some changes. He's checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Orlando also making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Wagner. And Hampton subbed in for Cole Anthony. Now here's Ross. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Collins against Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Hampton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Trae Young. You know, Steve, we've seen a few times in recent years in Cleveland and Indiana, for example, a new coach gets fired in year 1.
Yes, Kevin, losing a locker room can do that to you. It's embarrassing for those teams. When you know it's not working, you better not delay the inevitable.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hill's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. She's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Here's Reddish. 9-point game his last outing. The pass to Hill. Williams kicks to Hill. Hawks passing it around. Here's B. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here is Hampton, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Williams comes with a double team. Ross with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Upside Collins. Good. A nice assist for Williams. And it's 7 points for John Collins.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Goes up and finished off by Collins.
We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
The Magic trail by 11. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint, here's G. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. All right, a chance to check out stats for Trae Young.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now, here is Hill. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That's good from Collins on the assist by Hill. And the Hawks lead by 13. .59 seconds left in the first quarter. Hampton passes to Wagner. Pass on the wing. Count that one.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Here's Brett. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Superb focus on the finish by Cam Reddish, showing how cool he is under pressure.
Steve, I always thought what makes a player like Cam Reddish exciting is that season to season, he's always improving. Wouldn't you agree?
I totally agree. Absolutely. Watching Cam Reddish get stronger as a player is a real treat. You see him stepping up more and making a bigger contribution. It's clear that he's taking the time off the court to work on his craft.
Now, here's Hampton. Pass to Wagner. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Williams dishes to Collins. 15 seconds left to play in the first. And all of them in that time before dropping in. Collins has got 13.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Here's Hampton. And so it's John Collins making highlights for the Atlanta Hawks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And one of the remaining veterans on this Orlando Magic team, Terrence Ross, mindful of the franchise's history.
T-Mac, Shaq, Kenny, even Dwight and them, it's just a great city to be in. They have great fans here, and they made some historic runs here, so it's exciting that, be somewhere there's a lot of history and there's a lot of guys that come through here, so I'm just happy to be a part of the organization.
And we know this is Ross's 6th season in a Magic uniform.
And, Kevin, he's found his niche as a bench scorer and veteran presence. Good to have those steadying influences on a roster, even as a team goes young.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking out that mid-range jumper.
On the court for Orlando, Boozer is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's G, and it's Hampton at the point guard. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Bucks.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Now, here is Hill. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Reddish. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his third assist on the night. Here's Hampton. Passes to Wagner. Kicks to Hampton. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Boozer. 15th in rebounding. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. Now here's Wright. No points in the game yet for him. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
Two shots.
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. So when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Solomon Hill. Bogdanovich comes in for Reddish. Young is subbed in for Williams. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for G. Wagner comes in for Wagner. Harris checked in for Terrence Ross. And Anthony subbed in for Hampton. Here's Young. 2 points. That one goes. Young's got 8 points.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Anthony against Young. Here's Wagner. Boozer trying to get open. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Young outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A three from Bogdanovich. Coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Probably were in control for 3 quarters of that game, but in that 4th quarter, man, they just fell apart.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Wright. And the Magic making a change here as well. Bamba is checked in for Boozer. Wagner passes to Carter. 4 on the clock. A wide open look here for Anthony. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 5.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Atlanta.
Young looking it over. Here's Capella. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Harris outside. Pass to Wagner. Rebound by the Hawks.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the Heat took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. Carter drives in.
You see it there on the drive. Wendell Carter with well-developed fundamentals.
Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 16-5 run here. Young finds Bogdanovich. Young outside. Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. The feed to Capella. Over Carter. And Capella with the basket on the assist from Gallinari. Capella's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Very adaptable. Capella knew that shot was going to be contested and made the subtle adjustment.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards
the Hawks shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
That's good from Capella.
You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Colin Hart. And B's subbed in for Kevin Huerter. And a switcher also for Orlando. Okeke's checked in. Now here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Now the pass to Okeke. Back to Anthony. He kicks to Harris. Off target from outside. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. Pass to B. Back to Collins. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other, as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
They know each other very well, and they'll be getting to know each other a lot better by season's end.
Now here's Anthony. Carter on the wing. Pass to Wagner. Trying to get open as Carter. Another miss by Orlando. Atlanta's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. 6 for 6. He's got the miss from the field.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Harris. To the inside. Anthony. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Capella against Carter. Here's B. Sinks that one from the post.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this league, it's been through extra possessions.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if they can.
Reddish, she's checked in for the Hawks. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. She's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Wagner. Terrence Ross is checked in for Gary Harris. And Hampton subbed in for Anthony. Out of bounds, it will go to the Hawks. Boozer, who's checked in for Orlando. They've shared the load offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And that one is good. 14 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's G. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Hampton dishes to G. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Feeds it to Collins. It's tipped. Ross on the wing. Inside. And it's G finishing it off.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Now Young. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Here's Brett. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from three.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for
From
one
the line
shot.
thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
That free throw good from Reddish.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bucks ahead, just dominating this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, John. You are having your way inside the paint. What's allowing you to be so effective?
My teammates are finding me. I think I'm doing a good job of trying to, play with energy, run the floor, roll hard, be an athlete above the rim. And I think, like I said, my teammates are finding me. I'm doing a good job of finishing.
You are certainly being available to your team. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was all John Collins in the first quarter. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Hawks?
Man, this was a brawl inside. Shaq, I know you like this. But then guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contact, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game got out of hand.
Looking at Orlando, Shaq, your thoughts?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal. It's not going to cut it. I don't even want to talk about it.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. John Collins has been sensational.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Herter. And it's Young in at the point. Now, here's Collins. Here's Herter. And the first shot of the night for him missing. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Harris finds Bamba over Young. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins with it. Bamba picks him up. Back to Collins. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. The shot's good. 8 points for Clint Capella.
Great inside play by Clint Capella, using all of his size to find that shot.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Pass to Wagner. Now Harris. Back to Wagner. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Young passes to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And there's the pass to Young. Up top, Capella. Covered by Bamba. Capella dishes to Young. Right side, Bogdanovich. Another three for Atlanta.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdan Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Now, here's Capella. 8 points for him. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Down low, here's Anthony. And the layup's good off the glass. 9 points for Cole Anthony.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
For his size, Clint Capella can be very smooth, driving in before the defense can really react.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Boozer passes to Anthony. Over to the left wing. Here's Wagner. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Young passes to Capella. In the corner, Collins with it. The tray. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Anthony, the pass to Boozer. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Boozer's got his first 2 points of the night.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
To the middle, here's Capella. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Harris outside. Here's Wagner. Connects from 3-point range.
For 3.
Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Magic have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And the basket by Harris.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Young finds Collins. Back to Young. Outside Collins. That one good for 2. 17 points for John Collins.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Boozer trying to get open. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is Dan. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. He's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Kevin Huerter. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bumble. Mo Wagner comes in for Boozer. Okiki's checked in for Bumble. And it's Ross in for Harris. And so here's Orlando. Ross passes to Okiki. Anthony down low. He's guarded by Williams. 11 feet away. Here's Wagner. And oh, the block shot cramps it out of the air.
And the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Capella inside. He's defended by Wagner. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so here's Orlando.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Anthony's shot is off. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Here's B. Again, the Hawks score.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Anthony against Williams. Anthony drives in, shoots over Capella, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Lou Williams. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Hampton's checked in for Wendell Carter. Here's Capella in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Anthony against Williams. Oh, that's blocked. Right, the pass to B. There's a minute left in the third. Good. Great play by Williams to set it out. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
51 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Hampton. Capella covering. And the basket by Hampton. Hampton's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Now, here's Capella. Tight defense on him. And now Orlando on the break. Hampton's got the ball. He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Hill in for Lou Williams. G's checked in for the Magic.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Hill finds Gallinari. The Hawks working the ball around. It's stolen by Hampton. Ross on the wing. And the three off target. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Hampton out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then it's G, and it's Okeke in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Wagner. And that one's good by G.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And right, here we go. And yes, it's good.
In Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Okeke after the basket by Atlanta. Smitty last year at the play-in tournament, the late season really heated up. Do you enjoy seeing teams work? Extra hard to secure their positions.
Kevin, I loved it. There was no time to rest for those teams that wanted to fight their way out of the play-in. Like you said, at the end of the season, we had a lot of drama.
Jang, he's checked in for B. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Gallinari against Ross. Right, the pass to Jang. Gallinari wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Pass to Okeke. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Good on the shot.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Was on the wing. To halt the run. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Atlanta's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Ray playing most of your career in the 90s. The game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Wagner. And Harris subbed in for Ross.
Yeah, still working on his jumper. But you can see Bamba has the touch to score from there. And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly. This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in. And it's Wright with the ball for the Hawks on the wing hill. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And the lack. Of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, one team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Bamba, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Right, the pass to Jang, and finished off by Jang.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
It's deflected.
Beautiful positioning, timing. Those are the things Gallinari relies upon at the defensive end.
Here's Wright. G with the rebound. Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside Anthony. There's the triple. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
So it's Atlanta now. Right, the pass to Jang. And Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Clock is at 3. Here's Gallinari. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
It goes on Mohamed Bamba. Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
Williams, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Anthony. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's Wright. It's good.
Come on, Wright.
The Magic have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Bamba trying to break free. Anthony can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Williams kicks to Wright. Passes it to Herter. Taken away by Anthony. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's G. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists tonight.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Atlanta has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Back to Williams. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
And that one's good, Anthony. And Atlanta has possession. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Orlando ball.
Johnson is checked in for the Hawks. Orlando also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for G. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Okiki. Now here's Ross. Kicks it to Anthony. Here's the three. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Williams against Anthony. Outside Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Orlando's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Anthony, and there are the Magic with another bucket. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul.
Gary Harris.
That's his first foul.
personal foul.
All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, executions by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for John Collins.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
So here's Gallinari after the made shot from Cole Anthony. Doesn't get it to drop for him. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Trying to get open is Lopez. No good from Ross. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Hawks. To the paint. Here's Chang. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Harris passes to Ross. From the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep. And here is Williams. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by 5.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Trey, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position. So what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, and that translates on.
Yeah, you guys look like a tight-knit group right now, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.